Hi, little birds. It's me, Jailyn. And today I want to talk about one that really scares me because, well, I've not been in school for 10 years. I have kids that go to school. So it's definitely very strange. And I'm going to university as a transgender woman and with just a whole new me, whole new experience. Because before I went to undergrad school, and it was just a lot of work, and I think I mostly did it just because everybody else was doing it, not because I wanted to. But this time I really want to. I want to do it for me. I want to do it for a better life, for everything. But it also scares me because I'm like twice the age of these kids that are going in as freshmen, that I'm going to be in the same classroom as a grad student. And I'm sure I know there's other people that are older than I am in these classes, because I remember when I first started as a freshman, there was this 6-year-old lady that was in the classroom studying the same starter class as I was, and it was just like, whoa, she's kind of old. Why is she in these classes? But the thing I came to realize is you're never too old to get more education or to educate yourself and change your path. And that's one of the things that I wanted to do. Not necessarily that I don't like my degree that I have, what I do, because I really wanted something else. I wanted to create, to design, and I had gone for originally landscape architecture because I enjoyed working with plants. I loved drawing. I loved designing things. And it seemed to meld all of my interests together so that, I had a career. But it didn't work out that way. I had one professor, you know, he was, okay, I'm going to say that he was kind of sexist. And the reason why I say that is because all the girls in the classroom got high grades, and they always got all this great praise of, oh, your design is great, your design is beautiful. They were. I won't take anything away from them, but at the same time, I worked my butt off just as much as they did. And he was just like, oh, your work not very good. It's like, art is subjective. It's what you like, what your preferences are. You know, I like Jackson Pollock. Most people will probably say, oh, well, he doesn't do art. He just splatters some paint on the wall. And, you know, that's not art. He's not designing anything. But for me, that's who I love, is Jackson Pollock. So, and then when I did my internship to graduate, which I then changed majors to landscape contracting because, it was less school. I didn't have to go to 4 more years or 2 more years to just finish a degree. I wanted to just finish it, get it done with, because I was just frustrated and very angry, because it was just like, I understood why my teacher was doing it. He wanted to keep the quality, but at the same time, it was like, okay, you're passing most of the girls, and us boys are at the bottom of the class. Like, really? Really? And so I changed to landscape contracting, and basically that is the person that implements the design of the landscape architect. And I was like, sure, we can do this. So I took an internship in Austin, Texas, which I enjoyed Austin. It was like Mississippi, freaking hot, and but I loved that it had so much music. It was kind of a weird city. They have this motto of "keep it weird, Austin," and I'm like, who wants to keep things weird? That's just really odd. And so I went to Austin and worked with a couple people, and then I tried to get on with other crews, and this was in 2009. So unfortunately, our economy was not doing well. So everybody was like, oh, I can mow my own lawn. So I don't need you. I don't need a person to help me. So unfortunately, both companies I worked for, they were losing contracts, and they were like, well, we can't afford you. So bye. It was very disappointing. So I went on to back to, I guess, my comfort spot, and that's retail. And I've been with retail for 8 years now, but I was with retail before that. I started in 2002, so I've been in retail for freaking 16 years. Okay, guys, if there's one thing you understand about retail is you get angry customers every day. You know, I understand we make people angry and we don't get the services right, or we give you the wrong product, or the product breaks. Don't take it out on your retail person, okay? They're just the lowly person that sells it to you, and they don't mean anything by it. So please don't yell at your retail person. Trust me. I I have to like literally clear my mind some days and go, okay, let's just release these negative emotions that you got today and focus on something else. So, you know, so I've been with Home Depot for 8 years, and I've finally decided, you know what, I need to do something else. I need to change. And, you know, I went to a transgender conference and in Chico, and it was at California State University, Chico down there. And I just loved the environment. I loved how open they were and friendly, and that they just wanted to show you everything. And it was like, man, I just want to go to school here. It's a good school. So I started to make plans to go back to school after 10 years, which so crazy, and still can't believe that I'm going to try it, but I'm going to try it and make it work. And I'll keep you guys updated definitely on, you know, what I'm doing. This semester I'm taking 2 classes, and the only reason why I'm not taking more is I want to ease myself in, and 2, I can't afford anymore because I hit that 3rd class, and then I owe money. I don't want to owe money more than my student loans that I'm having. So, you know, unfortunately, I'm going to have to stick with a 2 for right now. And the reason why I can only get 2 is because, you know, universities have this dumb policy, which I wish they would just get rid of it. And it's the out-of-state tuition. Unfortunately, they classify me as out-of-state, even though, you know what? I'm not going back to Florida. I have no connect. Well, I have lots of friends in Florida, but no family. I wouldn't go back right now because my family's here. My kids are here. I want to be with them. I want to stay with them. So my connections right now are here. So I definitely would not be leaving just. But it's one thing that, really irks me all the time with the out-of-state tuition, because I get hit with it when I went to LSU as well. LSU's was like double. It was horrible. I think I spent, for those 2 semesters, it was, gosh, I think it was near $20,000 to go to Louisiana State University, which, you know what? It's great school, but is it worth that? I don't think so. But I I I'm going back to school, so the major I'm studying this time is going to be political science. So totally different than my original one. And the reason I chose this is because I've always had a passion for, I won't call myself a social justice warrior, but you know, governmental topics and things that are going on in our country. I've always had a deep fascination for it and always had an opinion on it. And I still really hate the way our country is going. It's not going in a great direction. And am I saying I want to lead it? Maybe not necessarily, but I would definitely like to be one of the people that can make change, that can make it better, and make a difference. Because, I hear too often from every candidate, oh, change, change. We're going to change it. You're just using that mantra over and over, and it gets really tired. Like, really actually change it. Like, that was the first thing I told, a few of my friends about Obama. I was like, you know what? That's just speak. That's just him saying his stuff. He's not actually going to change things. Which, you know what? In hindsight, yes, he did change some things for good, and I really like them and appreciate them. And there was other things that, I disagree with totally, and should have never happened, but it did, and oh well. And so this is why I kind of changed to that major, and I would just like to be involved in things and really get things moving, especially like even activism with LGBTQ things that relate to all of us. And it would be great to be involved with a group or someone that is really active in the community, and I would just love it. It's very, it connects with my soul and who I am right now and who I continue to be. So that is about my schooling. Wish me luck. I haven't started yet, but by the time this video comes out, it will have been going for a month now, 2 months. Jeez. So anyway, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, like this video, like me, comment, do all those great things that you guys support YouTubers for, and as always, be your authentic selves. Bye!